back to another episode of the Super Sanctum Podcast. I'm your host, Malachi, with my co host, Spidey Spitz.
Well, what's up? Episode 42. Your boy Spidey here again, going heavy on the topics, but I know you got some show and tell.
I do.
So let's get into it.
Okay, so these are just my comic book hauls that I've gotten recently. I went to the comic book shop, got a couple things, got my friend birthday present stuff, and then which I think, I got
What'd
him
you get him?
birthday presents. Got him a comic book box
Oh,
and
shit. Jeez.
and a Wolverine
I
gun.
was trying to go up. What comic? Or what box did you get him?
I got him a Deadpool and Wolverine box with a Deadpool and
Hey,
Wolverine comic.
that's tough.
Okay, but I got a good bit here to start off. This was the one that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I've already read all of them. I read all of them digitally, but I was like, I have to get them all in physical form. But this is the honestly, I'm still kind of learning who does all the drawing and everything. But DCKO, that's so bad.
Hey.
DCKO
Oh,
number
hell yeah.
2, that's so bad.
No, I see it. That's tough.
But yeah,
I see
so
myself in the reflection.
it's Earth and Apocalypse with Superman and Darkseid.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, I saw that online, then you sent me that cover. It's tough.
Yeah, so we got
Or maybe it was in your store.
that, but that one is on the wall. Yeah, no, I posted this one already. There's one of them I posted because
Hell yeah.
I bought a bunch of them from Midtown Comics.
Is that a website?
Yeah, they got a TikTok and everything too, but
Okay.
they're like one of the biggest comic book shops in like New York.
I feel like I know them. I just can't think of them.
Okay, and then because I'm catching up on the Absolute series for some of them, so I got some of the Absolute Flash.
Nice.
So, because I have like I have like 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 8. So I have
Super.
1, 6, 7, 9, and 10 of the Absolute Flash.
Nice.
Some nice covers on these.
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
And
Glitter.
then we got some Absolute Wonder Woman. This is the 2026 annual uh number 1 that came out. I read that. That was a good read. Then we got Absolute Wonder Woman number 15, the crossover with Absolute Batman.
Nice. Yeah, I saw some of the artwork for that. That looks sick.
And then Absolute Wonder Woman 16.
So
This is
I've
if you haven't seen, this is Zatanna on the front.
oh top. So bro, I feel like I know it, but I just like need help remembering. But like, what is so? This is the world where like
So
it's ran by a dark side or what?
the DCKO universe is like it's all the main heroes and villains uh pretty like fighting to the death to become like King Omega and get all this like Omega energy into them so that they can fight King Omega Darkseid.
Oh, and it's kind of like a battle world situation.
Yeah. So it's like so it was like they did it in brackets. So hold on, let me get through this list a bit more, and I can show you. Um, Absolute Superman number 1. I need a. This is the one that I gotta buy more of because this is the only Absolute Superman I actually have. And then we got some more of the matte fraction Batmans here. So this is another alt to the cover for
Nice.
number 2, number 3, number 4. Oh wait, yeah, number 4,
Put them more in the middle, bro. Nice.
number
That's
4,
a tough one right there.
5.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. All this new talk, bro. So ever since James Gunn is like of the blues, like I'm such a fan of the blue and gray now, bro.
It's so
I
nice.
used, yeah, like I used to love the gray and black, but now I love the blue and gray now, bro. And you know what really made me love it, bro? Is I saw it in a different character. I saw it on the Invincible universe. That the dude, the black dude that's like their Batman. You know what I mean? He looked tough in that colorway. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn. And the way they made him move and stuff like that, I was like, damn, I get it. Like I can see how, especially with the Justice League, like it'll look sick. You know what I mean? But I still like I said, I still like to have all three. To have like black with like blue, you know, emphasis, I guess, and then like gray and yellow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I that's what I want to start reading next is that new Batman wave because Absolute's cool, but I don't know. I want to see that artwork a little bit more.
Yeah. The Absolute series is really good though. Like
Yeah, I know everyone's saying it, man. Soon
the
though,
matte fraction Batman, like there's only I mean I think they're up to like 8 right now, 7 or 8.
and they did that
So
Deadpool crossover too, huh?
oh yeah, the Batman Deadpool. I have that one up on the wall.
Bro, my
Uh
bad. I keep fucking with these phones, bro. I did this part of the wall so nice. And then this wall, I don't know what the fuck happened, and it's pissing me off, bro. This like I never have to worry about the first part that I did. The second part, bro, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, always fucking with it. And it's bothering me. And I know myself, bro. I feel like soon I'm just gonna like buy another 50 and just like fucking redo it. God damn it. It's gonna piss me off, bro. There's like just so many that are popping out. I could like keep poking them in, put more sticky shit. Jesus. All right. Let me fucking. Sorry, I had to get that out.
there you good.
But
Uh
continue.
so DCKO. So I've got
Yes.
we got number 1 here. It's got Superman on the cover.
Yes, that was. I've
So
seen the brackets and shit.
yeah, so it's like it starts off with like so they're all allowed to bring like one item to like help them fight. And then in the I from what I remember in the first one, it was when every like it was everyone versus everyone, and whoever got one of the items got to move on to the next round.
Mm, okay.
So
Oh, like whoever beat their ass and took their thing,
yeah,
took
no,
their.
so it was like so the items were scattered everywhere on like on the plant on like the battle planet that they were kind of on. So like in their battlefield, they had to go and like find all the items, and so it was like power rings. Let me open this. Let me. But yeah, it was like there were power rings. What else was there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My fucking dog has to shit. Come on, dude. Can you pause it real quick, bro?
I mean,
My fault, dog.
we can't
My bad, bro. This shit's pissing me off. Let me take her to shit.
record it.
All right, bro. My fault, dog. DCKO. Weapons are scattered. What were you saying?
Yeah, so the weapons are scattered. So you got like the lasso, truth, power ring, speed force ring, blue beetle, scarab, all that shit. Okay, but yeah, just read it if you have it. But we got DCKO number 1.
Oh yeah.
After DCKO, I think, or actually no, number 2. This is you can't see right here because of this, but it's Wonder Woman giving the knee the Joker,
Oh yeah.
and then the round 1 fight, the first bracket, Superman versus Captain Atom,
That's right. I saw that.
and then I've got DCKO number 3, which has the Joker standing in front of the Omega.
That's the Joker?
Yeah. I thought it was G.I. Robot when I
Interesting.
first saw it.
Interesting.
And then we've got DCKO number 4. Now, if you can't tell, in the cover there is the
Absolute.
Trinity.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're waiting on DCKO number 5. But that's all for my show and tell. So.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my show and tell, nothing crazy this week. I did just cop Damien Hellstorm because he was on sale and he looks like a badass, and I want to get some like shots with him fighting Namor. So that's about it. But this one was a
I got a
special gift.
tripod coming in today too.
Oh hell yeah!
I got
But
one. I got one that's got one of those Bluetooth remotes, so that when I do the posing videos now, I don't gotta go and click it on my phone and then it wobbles.
Yeah. Yep.
Just...
So check this out, bro. I got this for my fiance.
Ooh, that's fine. Whoa. Oh, yo, show me where you got this so I can get one.
Bro, get one. After tax, I got. They're on Amazon and Hasbro Pulse right now. After tax for like 38.
Okay.
But I put you write stuff in it too. But yeah, I got this for her.
That's fine.
But yeah, that's about that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I was pretty hyped about that one.
All right,
That's all I got this week.
Difficulty real quick. I need you to leave the call and join back again. Your audio's
Oh, son of a bitch.
Just having technical difficulties. Dogs got to go and take shits everywhere.
Jesus. All right. Do you want me to show it again?
No, you're good. You're good. That is sick though. I'm gonna be getting one of those. I'll probably buy
it's a fire gift.
Or I probably won't buy it later today. I'll probably buy it next week and then have it sent to my girlfriend's house while I'm there.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Yeah. That's all I got this week, bro. I do have some more figs on the way. That's about it,
Don't
bro.
spoil anything. We'll get it in the not next week, but in the one of the upcoming episodes.
Oh yeah. I think I just have stuff on the way. I don't think I really got anything recently. But yeah, bro. I'm really.
Before we get into the topics, make sure everyone who is watching, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we're here every Friday. You know, if we start getting people in the Discord, we start getting more fans and stuff, you know, we'll start a Patreon. We'll do an extra episode every week, probably a Monday release thing. Or we'll start changing to where we upload on Mondays. Maybe we'll see.
We can do funner shit too, you know. Once we have a Patreon, we can do funner shit, and we'll get better equipment, you know, so it'll look a lot better. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, because I already thought about that. I have to see that. Oh, let me text my fiance so she can tell me. There's a podcast that I want to show you. They're cool. They're whatever. They're like a just talking shit podcast. But the way they do theirs is one of their co-hosts is not there. It's a video call, and their shit looks nice, bro. It looks really nice. So I want to show you it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you what.
Yeah. Send me that later. But did you know?
Yeah, lay it on me.
That it would take you 1,156 days to read every Marvel comic.
1,156 days.
There's around 37,000 total. It would take reading 8 hours every day to finish.
Golly. How many years is that? That's at least that's so many years, bro. That's crazy.
It's a good few.
That's crazy.
And that's that's not including just new stuff that's getting pumped out.
I wonder who has more, DC or Marvel?
No clue. Probably, or maybe DC.
Yeah, they might have been around longer, huh?
Yeah, but that's a long ass time. So if you're thinking about reading a lot, just know that you could do that. You could read 8 hours a day for 1,156 days, and probably finish all the Marvel comics.
That is wild. Yeah, you gotta. That's some retirement shit, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, you do that when you're retired. You might actually. You're retired for like a good 20 years. You might be able to knock that out. That's crazy though, bro. Now I'm really curious on who has more. I'm sure it's DC though. It has to be DC. I'm just looking at. But what was I gonna? Oh, since we're not before we do topics, since you just told me that fun fact, I wanted to send you this, and I want your general opinion because these are my two favorite heroes, and either way, like I was really thinking about it, like either way, this is kind of fucked. But check this out. So it's a post, and it says what situation would be more scary, and it's Batman and Spider-Man, and it says Batman is starting to smile at you, or Spider-Man stops talking.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, I've just been thinking about this one a lot this week because both of them are fucked, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I would go Batman smiling. I would say that's worse.
I don't know, bro, because Spider-Man has powers. So if that motherfucker stops talking and then he just darts, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bro? He just darts out of your vision and then fucks you up. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that gets me about Spider-Man is that I feel like he can attack you much faster than Batman. So that's what kind of scares me about him not talking anymore.
No,
but like Batman's
than that. Once it does, like my thing is, this is like you like they've already got you. They've got you already. You're not getting out of this. And then it's like and then it's like you just kind of see you would see Spider-Man off in the corner or like off to the side a little bit while you're like on the ground. He already kicked your ass and he's just standing there and he doesn't say anything and then he just keeps going. But I think if Batman got you already, he's got you in the Batcave and then he starts smiling at you, dude, that's just gonna be like hours and hours of like immense torture.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. For me, I feel like him smiling is just him turning into the Joker. So I'm like, oh, don't get me wrong, getting tortured by the Joker is terrible. I just feel like, yeah, you're right though. Like Spider-Man would just fuck you up quick. But I think the thing is like the pictures. When I'm looking at the pictures, I'm thinking of like I'm standing here, and both of them are like at least 10 to 20 feet away. You know what I mean? So if that's why Spider-Man's a little more scary to me because that's how I envision it. And if Spider-Man stops talking, you're fucked.
He's just not.
But if Batman, like Batman, you could at least you have like a 1% chance to get away. Spider-Man, you're not getting away. That's my only thing that kind of scares me about that.
Getting away with neither of them.
I don't. No, you're not wrong. But again, you have
neither of them.
If Batman's 20 feet away, you have a chance, bro. Spider-Man, no. Spider-Man, like he's at you within a second.
Actively smiling at you. There is no stopping him from just pulling out a batarang or like the ground.
Yeah, but even a batarang, it comes at me and hits me in the fucking shoulder. It fucks my shoulder up. I can still run.
That's why
you know what I mean. Like Spider-Man going to physically be at me, bro.
He's also if he's smiling at you, it's either he's gonna throw a couple of batarangs at you. You know, he can throw like 6 to 8 at a time.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I just think the quickness is what scares me, bro.
But not even just that. It's also like, okay, what if he pulls out his back claw, the grappling hook, shoots that at you, and then that goes through you, and then he just brings you back to him, and now you already got this huge fucking hole in your chest. So, like Spider-Man,
bro. Either way, bro,
he's just not gonna hold back, and he's just gonna beat the everlasting shit out of you as hard as he can.
It's funny because it's like Spider-Man turns into Batman, and then Batman turns into Joker. You know what I mean?
He's gonna take his time a little bit.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know, bro. Like again, I just feel like me living. That's what it is, bro. I feel like I have more of a survival chance against Batman
because it's Batman
than Spider-Man.
He might even let you run away just so he can like fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah, bro. And if we're writing it in like a comic book stance, the reason I think I have a better chance with Batman is because it's still Batman. So if I say some Martha shit, I might get out of it. You know what I mean? Spider-Man is gonna kill you. Like, you know
Not
what I
if
mean?
he's smiling at you.
A turn Spider-Man is like I just see him killing you, bro. Like Batman, his moral code is don't kill all this thing. That's the whole like I feel
Nah,
like I
if
can
he's
get
smiling
out of
at you,
it.
there's no moral code anymore. He's there.
Batman, what do you mean, bro? Batman got taken over by Darkseid and was able to get out of that shit, bro. Like
Nah.
he can get out of it. But Batman's will or whatever the fuck his moral whatever his wage is strong as fuck, bro.
Well,
I
yeah,
think that
but
I
that
think that
also
I think
took
that
like years and years and years to do that, and it pretty much took Damien dying to do that.
yeah, exactly. It's still something though.
Yeah, but it's like you going up and saying his name or his mom's name probably isn't gonna do anything really.
I said something like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you hit him with some family bullshit, Batman's gonna stop. That's been proven. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man gone the other way. You need like another Spider-Man to pop out of nowhere and fucking stop the motherfucker, bro. But Batman's been proven. You hit him with some emotional shit, he's gonna fold, bro. Not Spider-Man. That's what I'm trying to get at. I feel like I have some type of wiggle room with Batman. I don't. The Spider-Man's just gonna kill him. You know what I mean? That's my only like argument with it. But I get what you're saying, bro. Like either way, a fucking 6'2" man in a bat suit, creepily smiling at me like a scary as fuck. Like, but I just feel like I have like a 1% chance. I have a 1% chance of Batman. Like, hey, so I'll just hit him with some family bullshit, bro. He's a softie. He's a soft dad inside, bro. Hit him with some family mother son bullshit. He'll be fucking weeping. But yeah, either way, you're fucked, bro. Either way, you're fucked. Did I have another one of those?
I don't
I feel like
know.
I know
Was
this one.
Batman laughing or smiling? I just
And I
feel
already
like
saw that. I saw him laughing,
just just
Killing Joke. I seen it before. Ain't
just
phasing me, motherfucker.
I don't think it's gonna it's not because he I would just more
Like,
I'm just way more scared of Batman because it's gonna be like you'll see him, you'll start running away, and then you'll turn around, he's not there anymore, and then you're gonna keep on running, and then you're gonna get somewhere to where it's like you're at a fucking dead end now, and then you're gonna see a few fucking shadows move. You might see like a box fall from somewhere, and then you're gone.
yeah, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. I can't. Well, that's old. I mean, I guess since we're on the topic, let's get into that because I have a topic, but I also forgot about this, and this is something that came out this week too. I don't know if you have this, but apparently they're trying to wait till after Patterson's trilogy to get our fucking Justice
Oh
League DCU
yeah,
Batman.
I saw that.
And
I
I'm
commented.
like,
I saw that. I think it was Straw Hat Goofy posted about it, and I commented on it. But they should
I'm
just.
mixed on it.
I don't think. I honestly don't think it matters whether or not you put out two different Batman movies. If they were to like both come out in the same year or like a
I don't
year
know, bro.
apart, I think
Yeah.
if anything, it's gonna be like okay, the fan, like what the fans,
I don't,
you're just gonna have a huge Batman year where all the fans are gonna go watch both movies so that they can go and choose which movie is the better one and which is the better Batman for them, and then it'll start like a huge talk and discourse
I
online.
don't know. You're talking about like a perfect world situation, bro. You got to think of what just happened with Superman and like hit. I see where they're coming from, bro. I just like because at the end of the day, bro, Superman didn't get the as well received. The fans loved it, but it didn't get the money. And then like the other celebrities around the world were kind of shitting on it. So it's like, and other big names are kind of shitting on it. So it's like, and it was like the political thing. So like, I get what they're doing as like a James Gunn's scared, bro, because at the end of the day, he announced, "Oh, I'm gonna do this Elseworld shit and the universe," and now he's kind of like, "Fuck, let me finish this Batman shit." Because at the end of the day, we talked about that months ago, bro. I knew this shit was gonna bite him in the ass. It's Batman. You can't have two live action Batman at the same time unless they're in the same movie. And you're not gonna do a whole multiverse thing. The only reason Spider-Man worked out is because that was years and years of movies, and they
Nah,
were all in one movie.
it can still work because it's already like It's already it's
Bro, you're
already
giving the
set.
fans way too much grace, bro. The fans are good. That's why they're doing it. The fans are gonna shit on it, bro. The fans are gonna. You're making a perfect world situation.
No matter what, they're both gonna
We're
get
gonna
shit
like it.
on. No matter what, both of the movies are gonna shit on.
Exact.
But I think it's a
No, they're
better.
not gonna shit on them. I'm not saying shit on the movies. They're gonna shit on that, and then like you're gonna lose the general population, bro, because you gotta think how many people just got lost off Thunderbolts, and Thunderbolts was great. It doesn't matter how good the movies are. If you lose the fans with too much craziness, you're gonna lose the fans with too much craziness, and they're not gonna go to the theaters. That's the whole issue. You know what I mean? Because that just
No,
happened with Marvel. Marvel lost them a little bit, and a bunch of fire movies came out, and no one went to see them, and they didn't make money, but they were fired. That's the issue, bro. You have to think of it as a studio thing.
It would be great marketing for DC overall. It
wouldn't.
Same, like if it's the same year or they come out a year or two apart. Like, one, yes, James Gunn is being a pussy for this. Like, he should just come out with his shit. Just like be confident enough that your Batman is gonna do good. And if you have two Batman movies that come out in the same year, that's just great marketing. Let the fans.
It's not, bro. You're giving the fans way too much grace, bro. We're at a point where there's too much going on. The fan is just gonna wait for it to go to streaming. You're giving the fans way too much grace, bro. We're at a different time. That's gonna bite them in the ass, bro. And what happened last time they did that with Batman was Ben Affleck. Yes, bro. Because listen, Ben Affleck, and then the Flash movie came out. Way too much Batman. It was still great Batman. The movie was shit, but everyone shot on that because of that, bro. It was too much, bro.
Grace, though. I'm not giving anyone grace. I'm saying
you keep saying the fans are gonna do this and that. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna do a bunch of negative shit, bro. That's why they want to space out their Batman, because it's not gonna. Them putting Batman together, the fans aren't gonna do that, bro. They're not gonna do what you're saying and like, oh, they're gonna talk about this. Like, nah, they're gonna just shit on it and not go to the theater. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Like, I hate to be negative because I want everyone to go to the theater, but that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna shit on it. It's gonna be too much. Well, go ahead. Sorry, my bad. But that's how I see it, bro. Like, they're gonna shit on it and not go to the theater, and then wait for it to go to streaming and shit on it on their laptops and computers.
No, but that's the thing. No matter what, both movies are gonna get shit on. No matter what. Pattinson's been getting shit on since his movie came out. He's gonna get more shit.
Everyone loves his shit, bro. What do you mean?
They still but there's two sides to everything, is what I'm saying.
I understand that. That's a no-brainer.
There's gonna be fans that like it. There's gonna be fans that don't like it. But I'm saying whether or not if I think if the movies come out the same year, come out a year or two later, I think it's good marketing. It's already it's set in stone that these are two separate universes, so they're not going to be they're not the same thing. So it's easy to
know that, not the casual. We know that, not the casual, brother. That's what I'm saying. You're giving them grace.
And the casual watcher is not going to care as much. They're going to go, okay, there's two Batman movies, whatever. Maybe that's too much for them. But I'm talking more for the.
Have you heard of casual, bro? Fuck no. They're gonna go, that's too much. Fuck that, and they're not gonna see that at all. We're gonna watch it.
You're thinking too much into it.
No, bro. There's no way, bro. You have to think of it as a studio standpoint. If they put out think about this, bro. As a studio, throwing millions and millions and millions. If they throw out two movies and they both flop, that was on them because they didn't space it out. I'm not disagreeing with that's opinions are gonna be opinions every day, no matter, like, for the end of time. I'm talking about as a studio and them not doing it. I understand completely why they're not doing it. It would be dumb as fuck, bro. It wouldn't make them money, and it would confuse everyone because everyone's already confused and everyone's already shitting on their universe. I understand completely why they're not doing it in the same year, bro, because of what's already going on. You're making it seem like when they do it, everything's gonna be fixed and jolly. No, bro.
I'm just saying
the same bullshit's gonna happen.
I'm not saying that's what would happen. I'm just saying there's a possibility that if they were to do it in the same year, it could work. This is how it could work out. I'm just giving the other side.
And the reason I don't think to this, even more to strengthen my point is I think the Batman Part 2 is going to be one of the greatest, like, Batman superhero films ever, bro. I do. I have a lot of faith in it. The actors that they put in, the script, all the confidence. Again, as a studio money standpoint, why the fuck would you throw in another Batman in that year, dog? That's dumb, bro. That's dumb as fuck. As far as like money, greatness, getting your box office, like people understanding and they wanting to follow and for the next year. It's really dumb, bro. It's really dumb for them to do that.
That's a studio fuck up for and that's Matt
Bro,
Reeves'
that's
fault
where
too,
we're
though.
at. No, it's not.
That's his
That's
fault for
just how it
taking so long
happened.
to make this fucking movie.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
That's
I
why I
agree
say
with
it's
you. I
his
agree with
fault.
you.
It's his fault for taking this long
It
to
is.
make the movie.
No,
And now that
absolutely,
we're getting a whole new DC universe that's supposed to take over, it's like
No,
that's
he
where
was
he
an
fucked up.
asshole. No, he was an asshole because he should have had the script 2 years earlier because it fucked James Gunn. So I
Yeah.
agree with you because James Gunn came into this. It wasn't like they both came at the same time and then he started taking long. This motherfucker just took long and James Gunn came into this mess. So that's another reason where it's like you kind of have to let this slow ass motherfucker finish his shit. Then we can get our universe. But real quick, bro, that's why I remember that one episode we talked about a while ago. It kind of works out if they do a Superman trilogy, a Wonder Woman trilogy, and or a set of Superman set of movies, a Wonder Woman set of movies, and add characters. You know what I mean? Just like they're doing Superman, they're going to kind of add Green Lantern. Do a Wonder Woman series, add a couple characters, and this way, when you get to Batman, you do a bunch of Batman movies, Bat family movies, and then you add other characters that fit his genre. The Patterson movies will be over. Then we get our fucking connecting Justice League movie. That's why I think they should still do the Trinity getting their own couple of movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we'll just wait for Batman to be the last bit of the Trinity. I think that'll work out for them. I think that's the best way for them to do it. Let them finish, give us a bunch of DCU, and then Batman will be like Batman and Flash should be the characters to like they get their movies, but their movies start connecting everything. You know what I mean? I think they should do it like that. Because Batman, you have a bunch of characters, you have the Bat family, and this actor is going to be the new Batman for the next 5 to 10 years, and then the Flash is going to bring in Grodd because he just made that post. Grodd is going to be our Justice League villain. You know what I mean? So Grodd's coming with the Flash, and then you have the whole Flashpoint whole thing that you can make an adaptation on and make it whole completely different. But then we can get into that because the Flash comes with a lot. You know what I mean? So I think that's the best way to do it right now. Because again, bro, I want to agree with you, but the way things are, putting two Batmans in the same year, it's not going to work.
Devil's advocate for it. I'm not,
bro. I want it to be like that. Trust me, bro.
Whether or not it happens, it's like if they were to do it, there's a good likely chance that for DC, it turns out to be like it shouldn't have been a marketing plan that worked, but somehow it works. And even though it's like one movie, of course one of the movies will probably do better box office wise than the other, or fans will just like a movie over another. But I think overall, like for the community, it wouldn't be like half bad.
I'll tell you what though. When he does finish this movie, bro, if I was James Gunn, I would tell this motherfucker, bro, you need to fast track the third movie. The third movie needs to come out a maximum of 2 years after. Like the maximum amount of time is 2 years, bro. I would be, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's 2029. You can give us a bunch of DCU shows and movies and animated shit to create your universe, and then we get our Batman. Like I think that's the best way, and it makes the most sense. But he needs to get that third movie out. They need to get that trilogy done, and not in a rushing way. Because again, I think, like I said, I think the second movie is gonna be bananas. It might be one of the greatest sequels to ever. Hopefully, like just along there with Spider-Verse and shit like that. But yeah, I know it's gonna be great. That third movie, they do it justice, but they need to crank that bitch out, bro. Like at the end of the day, the third movie usually comes pretty quick because you have a majority of the story. So the director should know where the fuck he wants to go with the ending by now. So hopefully, like the third movie comes quick, bro. Because if it doesn't come quick, it's gonna continue to fuck the DCU, bro. They need to get that movie out, or it's gonna continue to fuck them, bro. Because James Gunn, I told you, bro. I knew that was gonna happen, bro. He announced we got the universe, and we're gonna do this Elseworld shit. So far, you have one Elseworld project, and it's been biting you in the ass the entire time. Like you just do a universe, bro. That's where we're at. We love it. It connects. You get actors. It's money. And I get you could want to do Elseworld shit, but he already said, and Marvel's been doing it too, and they don't get appreciated or shat on. They did it all after Endgame, but just give us a movie of a different character, just like Wonder Man. They just did it with Wonder Man. It didn't connect to shit. It kind of connected because it was talked about shit, and then you have other actors that are in it. But it was its own story and had barely any action. And you didn't need a bunch of Avengers in there fighting. It was a great, you know what I mean? So he could do that with the DCU and still have his connecting universes. And those are like the Elseworld things. But he just needs to tighten up, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, he really scared me with the second season of Peacemaker. So I'm really hoping he tightens up a little bit and he gives more directors freedom and he starts doing more. Because the next year, I want to see more, bro. This year, we only have Supergirl and Lanterns, right? And Lanterns got pushed back. So I'm kind of shaking on the confidence of this right now. So, like, they need to figure out something, bro. They need to figure out something. And because I think it's funny how both creators, Kevin Feige and him, need to stop doing the fucking calendar, bro. Every time they release a calendar, it never goes how that calendar says. It goes through a million fucking changes, bro. So just like take your time and plan out 2 years, 3 years in a row, bro. That's it. That's all you. But they need to figure out their shit, bro, because that was the last bit of shakiness. I'm hyped for Supergirl, but what's the biggest thing that everyone's saying? It's just a James Gunn number, another James Gunn number, bro. Like we need something, bro. We need something to give right now because it's starting to get scary and a little like it. Depending on Supergirl, it might start getting stale. You know what I mean? So they need a Supergirl's going to be like our the kind of make it or break it moment. I think. My bad. I just went on a fucking tangent, bro. Because I've been thinking about the DCU a lot, bro. Because they're kind of quiet right now because they're so spaced out. You know.
I think the DCU is gonna be. I think. Well, Supergirl, I think
I
is
want
gonna
it to
be
be.
fine. And then we have what?
I want it to be great, bro.
Then with Superman, Man of Tomorrow. I
Oh, they
think.
changed the title. You saw that?
Yeah, like that's gonna be fine. I
That's
feel.
gonna be great. Yeah.
So like I'm not
Well,
with what they have coming out. I'm not worried about.
I think
worried.
Lanterns is
I'm
gonna be really
worried
good.
for like what hasn't what's still like being worked on that isn't being filmed or is like set to be filmed in the next like year or two. But yeah, no, some of the things that they plan to work on, they keep getting switched or new directors or whatever. That part's got me a little worried.
Yeah, bro. Because again, I like what he does, but I need to see more shit so that when I do see a James Gunn number, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I get to see a little bit of James Gunn, not James Gunn, James Gunn. You know what I mean? Like, I need some new directors, some new flair. They need to get some different uh, costume designers in there, like they do. Because I know the MCU, they kept it similar with a lot of things. Like I know certain Cap suits and Daredevil suits kind of are similar. I know, you know what I mean. Like, but and the layout and the material and like the fluff, the fluffiness of some of the suits, like I get it. But then like Deadpool and Wolverine came in and trying to kind of did justice. No Way Home, you know what I mean. So I want them to change costume designs because and set designs too. That's a big thing, bro. Because this isn't even a James Gunn movie, and the set looks like James Gunn just fucking went to work, bro. So I like set designs and costume designs. I really want them to start going and reaching out because it just gives it more texture, bro. Different characters. I hate seeing the characters all the same. You know what I mean? Because I go back and forth with the fucking Superman suit, bro. I think it looks better on Supergirl, but all I see is Guardians 3 when I look at his fucking suit. You know what I mean? Uh, but we'll see. I just want that he needs to start branching out because he said it in that one interview, bro. I forgot who he said it, what interview it was, but he said it that he wants to start branching out more because he has an issue with using the same people and using the same because he does, bro. He uses the same people for everything, and the new actors that he adds are like the wow factor. You know what I mean? So like, he needs to start using different things, bro. He just has to, bro, because yeah, like that's you going from a complete the rival universe you jump to, and there's like too many similarities already. But you know what I mean? That's my issue. But like I said, I want him to prosper, bro. I want a successful DCU, bro. It would be a beautiful thing to see.
I think it's all gonna be fine.
Same.
All right,
I have faith.
Marvel. We
Wait,
have
real quick. Samuel L. Jackson rumored to be joining the Batman Part 2 before you jump into Marvel. Sorry, that was my last DC topic. How you feeling about that? And who do you think you could play?
Honestly, I have no fucking clue.
I'm trying to think because they already
He
like
could literally play anybody.
Yeah, well, he's a strong, you know what I mean, presence. So I wonder if he would be. Ooh, maybe he's Lucius. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe, yeah.
I just thought about that. What if he's playing Lucius Fox? That'd be dope. That'd be perfect. He's a good casting for that. I wouldn't be mad at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's a little
Interesting.
older now, so
Yeah, Lucius
yeah.
is fucking old. Fucking Morgan Freeman played him, the oldest man in the world. I'll be down for that. I wonder who he's gonna play though. But yeah, I'm getting hyped for the movie just for the fucking cast alone. But yeah, that's all I have for DC, bro. If you want to bring it to Marvel, I just want to see what you thought about that. Yeah, I gotta keep putting these fucking sticky things all over my fucking wall to fix the fucking phone. But what do you got for DC, brother? Or Marvel,
Uh,
Marvel.
so we've got um, well, most recent we are getting a rated R animated Venom movie from
Yes.
Sony.
I'm glad you brought it up. I was going to
Um,
too.
I mean, that's literally all we know about it. So, I mean, there's not much to say, but like, I'm hyped for it. Gonna watch it.
For
Um,
sure.
excited to see how the story kind of goes with it, but we'll see.
My thing is, I love Venom, and Venom to me is a character that they can have its own property. But one, I hope they just learn from all their fucking mistakes of this fucking dumbass Venom trilogy that they just made. That's one. But really, my thing is, Venom would not be Venom without your boy. I'm so glad I have this shirt on. Without your boy. I think the best way to make a successful Venom trilogy is because he's always been an anti-hero and there's always something to love or like about Eddie Brock.
Well,
Make it
it's
his.
R rated, so it could go down like a kind of horror ish route where he is definitely just a fucking villain, not an anti hero.
Well, I don't even have a problem with that. My thing is, if you're gonna throw put Spider-Man in there again, it's part of his origin, but make it his point of view. Like I wouldn't be mad that the whole first movie is the original story, but it's Venom's movie, and Spider-Man's almost like the villain, and you don't see much of him. You know how like so just like this, bro. You know how some people want in the Clayface movie, they want Batman in there, but just as a shadow. They don't want actually Batman. They want him as a shadow, or they want him you know what I mean? Like they just want the figure, the silhouette, and they just want the scariness. Do that with Spider-Man, but obviously the Spider-Man version. Like make him swing in the distance. You hear him mouthing off, but the point of view is Eddie Brock running through the people. You know what I mean? Like if it's Eddie Brock's movie, it's Eddie Brock's point of view, and show his rivalry of Spider-Man. Why does he start hating Spider-Man? Like maybe this is the first project where people go, "Oh shit, maybe we should be on Eddie Brock's side over Spider-Man." Like we've never seen that before, bro. But I think that's the best way to make Venom work because that's the number one thing that they did for the last trilogy was if you're gonna have any Venom trilogy, you have to care about Eddie and Venom, and they did a good job with that. They made him the buddy buddy, they made him goofy, whatever, but everything else in between was shit. But that part you can have, and they have the brother relationship because he's in him, whatever. That's the part you can sell, but make it his point of view in New York with the Daily Bugle with Spider Man. Like don't like the trilogy that they just had. They went so far away from his origin just because they were never going to put Spider Man in there. You know what I mean? So I would like do it equally his point of view against Spider Man in the origin and the null and symbiote shit. Like do that justice because even in the trilogy, every time they talked about the symbiotes or null, they just talked about it, bro. Even when they got that 30-second shot of null that did nothing, and that was the end of the movie. Like they just talked and hyped it up, and it almost felt like the third movie was gonna give us a crazy fourth. You know what I mean? But it ended. You know what I'm saying? So like don't talk about it, show it, and it's animated. So hopefully they can show us like no, like give a bunch of symbiotes and a bunch of personalities. Maybe we get like you know what I mean? A
What if it's
version of
not even
Riot, a
on
version of
Earth?
Scream. What?
What if it's not even on Earth? What if it like fully is just Venom's perspective of being like a symbiote
Or
on
maybe it's the
like with
symbiote getting to
Null?
Earth or some shit.
Yeah, and like
Yeah, that'd be cool.
what if that's like that's how the show would end? it's like the show
Oh,
ends with
it's
him
ending on Eddie Brock.
escaping, yeah, and him getting to Eddie.
That'd be dope. See what I mean? Like, give me something original, but like make sense, and don't hide from Spider-Man or no. I want both.
Like
You know what I mean?
it should
That's
be like a real Venom origin story where it is like
yes.
how Noel created the symbiotes and
And why the
everything.
symbiote left. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or how it got to Earth. You know what I mean? And like, and again, you could. I would start the movie off with that, and then I would start the movie off with like the symbiote going on to Spider-Man, and then it cuts to Eddie Brock's point of view, and then it's Eddie Brock's movie. You know what I mean? And then in the background, you see him swinging with the black suit, or on the news with the black suit, and Eddie's like, "Damn, why is Spider-Man?" But it's Eddie's movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe that's the end of the movie is um Eddie becoming Venom, and then Eddie and Venom and Spider-Man having their first fight. Like that's the ending. Like I would be cool with that. You know what I mean? And then like you say the null shit for like the second and third movie, whatever. But I would be, and then throwing Carnage because I need before I die, bro. I just want
We'll
a
see.
Venom Spider-Man
Because
Carnage fucking
there's a
fight, bro.
chance that by the time that this Venom comes out, there's a chance that the rights to Spider-Man get like fully taken by Disney.
Hey, I'm not mad at it, bro.
Because
Maybe they're trying to crank out one last trilogy before that
too,
happens.
because if they get the Spider-Man rights, that could mean that they get the Miles rights too,
Hmm.
and then we can have Miles in the MCU.
I think Miles is coming, bro. I think Miles. I think again. This is just what I want, and I think we're getting there from end credits and what we're hearing and stuff. But I think the next two movies of Tom's trilogy are going to be heavy symbiote because again we got two Avengers movies, so we don't know, he could be in them. But I
I
think
think
the
this is going to
next
be Secret Wars because that's how he gets him in
hopes
the
I hope so,
comics. So
bro.
I think Secret
I
Wars is going to be how we get the because then that's also because what Secret War is that next year
yeah.
or that is yeah.
Oh my God, that's next year,
So
bro.
that means
Wow.
potentially by next year the
We're gonna see it.
we could
We
get
might see it.
there could also be a new deal that happens between Disney and Sony where it's like okay they'll get like Sony gives all the rights to Spider-Man but then they share some kind of rights for Venom so that the MCU can take the symbiote and give it to Spider-Man in Secret Wars but then Sony can still make their fucking animated shit or whatever they want to do with them.
Yeah, yeah. They could, bro. You're right. The deals can change so much from now. Um, what I'm hoping they do, and again, from what we hear, is like I hope the next couple of appearances and then his two movies, because he's gonna get a trilogy, is just Harry Osborn, MJ drama, Miles, and Venom and the symbiote. That's what I want from his next. You know what I mean? Because in my timeline of Spider-Man, I always and we just saw it, and we've seen it in different adaptations, and it's kind of why I always envision it like this. But I always see Spider-Man as like rogues, and at the end of his career, it's Venom, Miles, and Green Goblin. And sometimes in my head, like Green Goblin is spread throughout because Green Goblin's like his Joker. You know what I mean? Which I have no problem with. But obviously, the MCU is doing it a little different. So I would still like. I would love to see Tom finish off with like maybe a Harry Osborn, a Joe Carey Harry Osborn Green Goblin. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be. I'm here for it. Some Venom, Miles, and then him with the drama, but fixing his relationship. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to see next. Hopefully, hopefully, and then we get the good suit. Oh, and I want to talk about that because I'm gonna make a video about it. But did you hear about your boys getting? We talked about it a little bit, but your boys getting biological webbing now.
Oh, see, so like, how the fuck are they gonna do that?
I have a couple of thoughts, but what are you thinking, bro?
Well, my whole thing with that is like, like that was a pretty like big thing in No Way Home of Andrew and Toby not having organic webs and then being like, well, I mean, I guess Tom's smart enough, but if he doesn't have the tech anymore, that because it's like I know he knows how to make all his own web fluid and stuff, but it's like it helped a lot fucking more when he had all the Stark tech to help him for sure.
Mhm.
But it's like, I guess there's like something he could do to be like, just so, because he doesn't have the Stark tech anymore, and he doesn't have like the means to make his own webbing, that he figures out a way to go organic, I guess. That's the only way I could see it.
Couple things, bro. So I hope I hype you up right now because I feel like I know exactly what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna take a page straight from Spider-Man 2, and since he's the 4 year, I don't know if you saw it, it's a 4 year
Yeah.
time jump.
Oh, so
And he's there's
it's just gonna be something he's always had, but he hasn't like unlocked
well,
it.
well, yeah, kind of. But listen, I think it's gonna be that like he's going through his
Yeah.
early midlife crisis. He's going through it. What did Toby say in No Way Home?
Yeah,
Existential
he's having
crisis
an
shit. He's
existential
gonna be going through
crisis.
it. His emotions. He's alone. All that bullshit. I think that's gonna make it come out. One and two, you got to remember he's not a mutant, but he has a mutation. And I think the mutation is going to evolve into that. And we're going straight into the mutant saga afterwards. And hopefully he's right there with like friends with Johnny Storm and the X-Men. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Yeah.
So I think that's the route they're going to try to take of like his body and his mutation evolved. And we're getting hopefully Jean Grey. Sadie Sink's Jean Grey in Brand New Day. So maybe she's the one that like feels him out, reads his mind. Oh shit, you have a mutation. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think that's the way they should go about it. Like, I think that'd be the coolest way.
She's
And
kind of the one that like she's like, oh, you've got this like extra bit of you, and then unlocks it for him, and then he kind of has this like, oh, cool,
and then we
now
get
I'm like
well,
Toby now, or I'm like
yo, imagine
Peter.
if they don't do it too much and they write it in good, bro. Imagine the next two movies we get like Miles trying to take down a man spider.
Maybe,
That
I
would be
don't know.
crazy, bro. I know that's a lot,
I
but that
don't
would
think
be
we'll
cool,
ever
bro.
know Man Spider.
Bro, if they're going biological weapon, I wouldn't be mad at it, bro. But again, that's a lot. That's like a huge animated
Maybe
comic
for
book,
like one,
like
for like a 2 second
for
thing,
like a fight
if
scene or
it,
a fight scene.
no,
Or,
not even a fight scene, if it were like, so say Sadie Sink's Jean Grey, she's like, she's doing the thing, she's like trying to unlock the organic webbing for him, right? And then like
mm.
in doing so, she accidentally like makes him Man Spider for a little bit, and there's like a,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
he
Like
just
just
kind
for
of like
an action sequence.
no,
That's it.
he
And
just
then
like
they'll come right back.
he just like lifts his arms up, and then like the arms grow, and then she's just kind of like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen, undoes it real quick, and then
Oh
gives
yeah,
him the
yeah.
organic webbing.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know what sucks, bro, that I was thinking about? These fucking panels, bro. I really wish that me and my fiance were talking about because my fiance was hyped for Madam Web. If Madam Web would have been a good fucking movie, bro, imagine what they could have done, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because if you've have you seen the animated series, the '90s?
Yeah.
Bro, they could have like really done some cool. They could have introduced Ben Riley. They could have actually done Man Spider. They could have done like they could have done so much if like Madam Web was what it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? We were thinking about that the other day because I was hyped for Madam Web too. But yeah, but that it ended up being like hot ass. But yeah, bro, like that if that would have like helped the universe out so much. You know what I mean? But I was thinking about that the other day. But we'll see, bro. I really hope we get it, bro, because we're getting it in Brand New Day. The fact that we're getting all these like D and C list rogues, I'm so happy for. Tarantula was one of the first rogues I've ever read in the comics, so the fact that we're getting him is so hyped, bro. I wonder who the actors are. We have no idea who the
Yeah,
two
we have
actors are.
no casting whatsoever for any of
I'm
them.
so hyped, bro. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped, bro. And the fact
We
that
have Tombstone, that's it.
I know they recreated that one cover, bro. Oh, I can't wait, bro. I'm so fucking hyped for this movie, bro. I just hope, I just hope it's better than just the visuals and the action. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's like Shang-Chi, like it's a genuine good movie. Like Shang-Chi was a genuinely like good origin movie. Yeah, I hope this is just a genuinely good like Spider-Man in a movie, but a good Spider-Man movie. But I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped.
Okay, well, more hype, keeping it Spider Man. We have Spider Gwen and Spider Punk film in development, early development.
Yes. So do we know if it's the same one or are they just revamping it and doing a whole new
I
animation?
think the Spider Punk one is probably just, it's gonna be
Probably
his, and it's gonna just be his universe, and probably like his
Mm-mm.
origin and all of it. It's I think it's just gonna be his story, probably a lead up into how he became a part of the
His
Spider
origin and shit.
Society. That
I would be hyped. I
I
would be
could
hyped
see it
about
as a lead up. The Spider Gwen one, I could see that also as kind of like an the before she got to Miles. I mean, we already see a good chunk of it
it.
in
Yeah,
the movies
her
already, so
origin.
maybe not. So I don't know what they would stem it off of, or maybe it's a
It might be
different
just
Spider
a new
Gwen
fresh story.
potentially.
Yeah, it could be just like her own movie. You know what I mean? Like we've never gotten like a Gwen issue. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like this is Gwen's number
we'll
one.
see
Like
what happens with After Beyond too, because it could be like, in
oh
Beyond
yeah, they could like
she's got to step away back to her universe and she can't be with Miles or whatever, and then it's whatever happens after Beyond.
crazy, crazy. I'm so curious, bro. But I'm hyped for them, bro. I'm pretty hyped for both. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say I'm a little more hyped for Spider Punk, but this version, I mean, we only had one, but this version of Spider Gwen is pretty tough, bro. So I'm hyped for
Yeah,
both, bro. The honestly, bro, animation is like cooking, and they haven't like came off, bro. So anything animated, I'm just waiting for it, bro, because it's gonna be good. Like it's most likely gonna be great because a lot of times, bro, animation they have so much more time
yeah. We got
than a regular
Invincible,
movie.
97,
You know what I mean?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah, like it's nothing but people in rooms working on it rather than like schedules and this actor needs to be here, this voice needs to be here, we gotta edit. You know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of people in a room for more time, so the movies just are better, bro. Like the animated movies are crazy nowadays. But since it's animated, like I'm just so hyped, bro. I'm so hyped for it. What do I got? Let me see what I got going here. I got a couple things. I think that's trying to think what I have for Marvel. I did want to go briefly. I mean, we can kind of transition to this because I was going to go over the release date for Invincible, which I'm getting hyped for because there's three things I think. There's Daredevil, Invincible, and there's something else in March. I could be wrong. Maybe The Boys comes out the month after.
The
Yeah,
boys is after.
yeah. So
It
it's
was
due
like
in
it
March.
was a
Wait,
some I don't know, it was like Comic Film Buzzer, whatever. One of those they posted like these are the two that are gonna be that are like lined up every week. So it's like you're gonna get a Daredevil, and I think they come out the same day, if not a day after.
oh, God, there's so much
I think
fun.
Daredevil is Wednesday, and I think Invincible's Tuesdays.
So yeah, so we're eating. We're eating as soon as we step into March. We're eating literally all the way from to the end of April, which is
Yeah, it's
great.
literally like so. With how the podcast is going right now, it'll be this episode, the episode we're gonna film after, and then we're gonna take a week off, and then we're gonna come back to fucking Daredevil, Invincible, and just it's gonna be like we're gonna take the week off before it gets fucking crazy.
Honestly, but I feel like we're about to enter the storm, bro, because there's so much shit going on this year, but we haven't really touched it yet.
I think
We've only
pretty
touched what
pretty much
what came out already?
From March on, it is just gonna be
Yeah,
crazy. We've only gotten Wonder Man. That's it.
yeah, that's it. That's it. Wonder Man was great, and it was an original, and it kind of was like it was like an appetizer, bro. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, we taking a little break. I think
We
we
just
get
kind of
another
dipped our
break in
toes
like
in the water a little bit.
October or November. I think we get another little break. I think because I don't know
Well,
when the
we don't
fucking
know
shows
because
are
we
coming
also
out,
have
bro.
because we've got oh no, that'll happen. The Punisher
Because
will
the
happen.
summer is jam packed. You know what I mean? We got
Yeah, summer's gonna go crazy. Yeah, so it'll be like we'll have like a fall. The fall time will be a bit of a standalone where nothing's really happening.
yeah, because I don't think we have a release date for Vision, Punisher.
Vision, I believe,
Um,
is kind of towards the end of the year, probably like October. Vision Quest might be the thing that kind of breaks it. It will be like the first thing that breaks that break period, I
I'm
believe.
so curious, bro. I'm so curious what characters are going to be in these next two Avengers films. Because like
It might be like just like two
Brand New Day,
ones
they're
in
cranking out a
one.
lot of shit before these two movies. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's like so hyped about Brand New Day, which I'm hyped. Or like Spider Man, maybe Hulk, Punisher, maybe. You know what I mean? But we're getting a lot of characters and shit before this fucking Doomsday movie, bro. So I'm so curious who's really it's going to be Secret Wars because I think it's going to be the same thing, bro. I think they're using this. I think I told you the same format. I think of Doomsday's going to be the squad and maybe a couple crazy cameos we just weren't expecting. Other actors going to be there, but Secret Wars is going to be like this clusterfuck, and they're going to have to fix everything, just like Endgame. But I think Secret Wars is going to have a fuckload of characters, bro. Or maybe some shit. Ooh, maybe that happens, bro. I just thought about that. Maybe everyone from Doomsday gets fucked. So and all the characters that we're thinking they're not in the movie. But for Secret Wars, all the other characters have to come in and fucking save all the characters that got fucked in Doomsday. You know what I mean? But I don't fucking know, bro. I just can't wait for a trailer, dude. Make my fucking brain hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna eat this year. And then trailers too, bro.
It really does fucking make my brain hurt when just thinking about the overall of Marvel and the overall of DC. It really does make my brain hurt a little bit.
Oh, Zane and Heath Unfiltered, bro. Go check out an episode
I know
of theirs.
about them.
I like their setup, bro. I like the way that they do it because Heath is virtual now.
Oh, yeah.
So
because I know they did it. They were in person. I'm guessing Heath moved because I think
he had a baby.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
baby recently.
Yeah, my fiance like loves them. So she always keeps me updated with them.
I was a big David Dobrik watcher back in the day.
Okay. Fucking fiance. Hold on.
So yeah, I know about them. Yeah, no, I'll look at that after. Okay.
Yeah, I would. Well, go ahead.
So did you hear? So Kevin Feige said that he wanted every Avenger to die in Endgame.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this came out recently. I didn't see much people talking about it, but I want to talk about it a little bit. So,
was this for real?
Yeah, he said he wanted every Avenger to die in Endgame. I think he means strictly like just the main Avengers team. Yeah, just the main 6. You know, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, Cap, Hawkeye.
I don't know. That kind of would have been shit. Because I see for the grand universe, it would have made sense because it's going to come back to Doomsday. And then, like, after Endgame, they would have had their statue everywhere and all the heroes would have been talking about the event.
If it were
you know what I mean? I get it, but the movie
itself was the end of the MCU and it were like all of the Avengers did like one big sacrifice in the end to stop it all, then okay. But with the continuations, especially now, it's like Endgame was
That's why Kevin Feige's not writing them.
Like Endgame was how long ago? And guess what? Steve's coming back.
yeah, bro, exactly. So
it's like
that would have been dumb as fuck.
Wouldn't work with what we got going now.
Yeah, that would have been dumb as fuck, bro. Because think about it, how would that movie have felt when you walked out of that theater? Like, would you have felt? You know what I mean? Like, was that the right thing to do?
Like, as an end, I would have been like, okay. But then I think it would have been like as like an end credit.
Far From Home was coming out like 4 months after that, so it was dumb as fuck.
As like an end credit scene kind of thing, it would have been cool if it were like one of them had a kid or some shit, and it was like that kid was like pushed to the side but had powers or something. I don't know.
Or like Dr. Doom picked up the kid.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Oh, another thing. Oh wait, sorry. You say what you needed.
No, I wasn't saying shit. Go ahead.
So I've seen this a couple of times. Haven't really seen much people talk about it. Mary Elizabeth Winstead from Sky High is the new She-Hulk.
Was that confirmed?
I saw a lot of things where it was like confirmed, not confirmed, so I'm not too sure. But honestly, if they changed it to her, I'm not upset with it, to be honest with you.
I don't know how I feel about it, and I don't want to say anything yet, just because when I read about it, bro, it was a rumor, and then the most recent thing was Tatiana Maslany was interviewed about it, and she kind of like was like no about like that whole thing, because I don't think she was ever fired, unless they're just gonna move on without her and not tell her, and then like it's gonna come out and she's gonna sue them for not letting her know. Yeah, unless like they do some bullshit like that. She said that she didn't. She said that she didn't get fired, bro.
Because I know she's come out and said some political things, but Mark Ruffalo is fucking out there doing it. So
Yeah,
it's
and then real
like,
quick again to get into that, bro. I'm not gonna get heavy on it, but I think that's, bro. We need to be better, bro. Because I think it's
yeah,
hilarious how these actors are trying to be real life superheroes, but they're getting fired from their superhero job. We need to be
yeah,
better, bro. That shit's bothering the fuck out of me. It happened to Andrew. They're trying to do it to fucking Mark Ruffalo. Like, it's fucking stupid, bro. They're trying to stand up for something, but we're gonna take you away from your fucking superhero job, though. And by the way, the agency that they were gonna do it, we're gonna let you know what side we're standing on because we're just gonna fire you. Like, what the fuck,
hmm
bro? I think that's so ass backwards, and we need to be better. Again, I'm gonna leave it at that, but that's been irritating me, bro. Because it's like these actors, they're trying to be real life superheroes, and you're punishing them for it. That's crazy to me. But whatever, bro. But that shit needs to change, bro. Because like, then what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that you because Robert Downey Jr. can do bad things and then flip his life around and then stay quiet. But then these people that have always been good, they're trying to be out loud good, but you want to punish them. It's ass backwards, bro. It's really annoying to see that, bro. Like, you want them speaking out, bro. And if they're speaking out again and you're fighting them on it, as an agency, as a studio,
You're
you're kind
kind
of
of,
showing your true colors.
yeah, you're showing what side of the coin you're on, and
Yeah, and
it's
it's like,
not
bro, we're
looking
making
like it's the
movies.
right side.
Yeah, bro. And again, you're making a superhero universe. You should be on a certain side, brother. Like, come on,
Especially with
like
like
these
this,
these
especially with
books
the stuff
literally
that
talk about
Alex
it,
was
bro.
saying last week when we had
Yeah,
Alex on with
bro.
Captain America. It's like you can't have Captain America, who is this crazy advocate for all these things,
Yeah, bro.
and then it's like if Chris Evans like started speaking out and you guys fired him for it, it's like he's doing what his
Yeah,
character does.
exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. And thank God they never did that because Chris Evans has. You know what I mean? Chris Evans is Superman is a known libertarian, and Captain America is a known Democrat, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
part of their origin, and you know what I mean? Like, and again, well, you're gonna punish people for staying true to that, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's crazy to me, bro. But yeah, we need to be better as people, bro. That's wild, bro.
You
You're
hear
gonna punish
that,
someone
Marvel?
for trying to punish someone for fighting bullies.
You hear that,
That's exactly what's
Marvel?
happening, bro. That's exactly what's happening. You're punishing someone for fighting bullies right now. It's crazy.
Do better,
But
Marvel. Do better,
eh,
DC.
yeah, for real, bro. You got the spiciest of whites in your house, bro. James Gunn. Let him cook, bro. Come on now. It's fucking irritating. But yeah, bro, we need to be better. Were we talking about something Captain America before this, weren't we? Or what were we
No,
talking about before this?
Shield.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, sorry, I had to get that off my chest, bro, because I don't want to see her go, bro. I love Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk, bro. I want to
Yeah,
see her again. I want to see her again, bro. I want to see that fucking concept art for Secret Wars with Hulk, Scar, and her. I want to see what they were trying to do. I'm sure we're never gonna get
I
it,
don't think
but
that's
I want to
ever gonna
see it,
happen.
bro. I think that was supposed to be like
I
maybe
think it
because I
was.
think
It's
that was
just.
supposed to be Battleworld,
It was
bro. I
just
think that was part of Battleworld. So if
concept.
that's well, that's my thing, bro. I think if that was all Secret War concept art, I think that's what, if hopefully, let's say in a perfect world, they were going to do that because I think the world's going to be fucked. Like, New Asgard's probably going to still be a thing, but now Hulks are everywhere and Hulks are going to have their own land. You know what I mean? Like, I think Battleworld was going to, that was what Battleworld was going to be. And I think that's how we were going to get our new T'Challa, too, was in the new Battleworld because of that concept art, too. Because that concept art, that was Denizen as T'Challa
Yeah,
and T'Challa Jr., but the whole background of the thing,
was like
the big Black
Wakanda.
Panther, it was Wakanda, but it was so different. If you notice, it's a completely different Wakanda. So I wonder if that was like the battle world Wakanda with
Well, I
now
mean,
T'Challa Jr.
with every movie, they never the landscape of like in both of the movies, and every time you see Wakanda, the landscape is never 100% exactly the same as it was in the first movie. They change it up a
Yeah,
little bit every time. It grows, or like the city looks a little bit bigger in the second movie. It looks like there's a bit more added to it. It's never
no,
like
I'm literally just talking about that whole fucking. Let me see.
yeah, but
Let me
it is
just,
concept art, so it was just like
I know, but it's concept art of a different looking. You know what I mean? That means they had thoughts. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, bro. I'm talking about the concept art. They had thoughts of a different looking Wakanda. So I'm wondering if this was supposed to be the Secret Wars Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it right now, bro. Like, it looks the like the Panther thing is way different from like like almost like a different land, different. But again, like I'm just
We'll see,
speculating
because Wakanda is also like it is the way it
because
is because of the amount of vibranium they have, and so is Battle World
I
gonna
know
be a
yes,
heavy
I'm talking.
vibranium?
Battle World's gonna no, bro. Battle
Is
World's
it
gonna
gonna
fuck
be
shit, bro. But Battle World's gonna like fuck with fabric of reality and shit. We're not. No one's worried about vibranium. That they could take literally that part of Africa with all that fucking vibranium and just move it over here. Like I'm not talking about the fucking vibranium, bro. I'm talking. I'm just talking about. It looks like they had concepts to make a different Wakanda. That's all I'm saying. Like I
Yeah,
think
I
that
know.
you know what I
I'm
mean.
talking, but I'm also like I'm bringing that into the movie itself, like into Secret Wars.
This one right here. This one right here. They it looks like they just had different lands, bro. I'm so curious, bro. I hope they do it. That was my favorite one, bro. It's fucking Hulk one. Hulk concept art looks so fucking dope, bro. But yeah, we'll
I
see,
think
bro.
part of that was could have been like what happened with how he got Scar.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, bro, because they're like in regular clothes, bro. You know what I mean? Like she's wearing like a fucking Renaissance outfit. They're not in Sakaar. They're in like their own land because there's more Hulks in the background, bro. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
does
Like
he
I
get
wonder.
is that like is it said that that's where Scar is from? Like Scar is from Sakaar? Because I don't believe that he says that's where Scar is from. He
I
just
think he had him on Sakaar. You know what I mean? Like I think he fucked and had the baby in Sakaar. You know what I'm saying?
there's
I
a
don't know. We'd have no
chance,
idea.
but because of the whole
Cause the
thing
same
with
shit came back.
because is it because it's not no because it's not from She-Hulk no because when he goes to Sakaar that's with in Ragnarok, so that's all before Doomsday. She-Hulk is after. So if
What are
it,
you trying to get at, though?
I'm just trying to get like the time frame of like where it would all be at, kind of thing, of
Oh, I mean, like,
how it
there's
would
no
all play
time
out.
really from this picture. This picture, they're just all Hulks. There's not
Yeah,
like, it's hard to see what
I
what
think
time frame.
because there's a bunch of Hulks there. I think it's its own separate planet. It's not Sakaar. It's what I'm really
Well,
trying to say.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Battle World's going to change everything. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you, bro. Like Battle World's going to be like settings and environments and everything's just going to be different because it's you know what I mean. It's like it's going to be hopefully it's going to be some shit we've never seen before, like a Hulk land, like a different Wakanda, like maybe the mutants are enslaved now. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be a crazy just clusterfuck of shit. Hopefully, like that's what I want to see. So I'm wondering, bro, because even that picture of all the young Avengers at the round table with Star Lord, they're in space or some shit, bro. Or they're in like the Sanctum Sanctum. They're in some crazy fucking place, bro. You know what I mean? So I really wonder where they're gonna go, bro, because Endgame was different because they went to so many places that they went to before when they time traveled. Hopefully Battleworld's gonna be a bunch of places we haven't seen before, which that's what I want, bro. Give me some comic book ass shit. Like even like Latveria. You better give me Latveria, bro. I want Doom and his castle and his chair. Like because I'm looking at that concept art now, and when Doom had Doctor Strange is next to him,
well, yeah,
and Doom's wearing the white, like I want that, bro. Give it to me. Don't fucking MCUify it and leave it to like the same three universes, bro. Like give
yeah.
me some
No,
crazy
we'll
shit,
see it
bro.
because we've already seen Latveria. We've already seen the castle, so he's probably gonna end up
Oh,
taking over
and
that castle from Moon Knight.
that's annoying too, bro. Because again, Moon Knight's the same thing with Oscar Isaac. That's annoying too. Because it's like, damn, I really wonder what plans they had for that, bro. You know what I mean? Like they really gave us the whole island and the whole, you know what I mean, or the whole castle and shit. So I hope they fucking hope they tighten up, bro. And I hope Secret Wars gets done right because it looks like Doomsday's. It's just a matter of that shit coming out right now. You know what I mean? But dude, Secret Wars is the scary one. I said that in the last podcast, bro. Because Endgame was the weaker one. So like, see, I have more faith in Doomsday than Secret Wars. I really hope Secret Wars they just come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll see when they come out. We are at time, so this is the end of episode 42. We will see
Hell
you
yeah.
guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on TikTok, the Super Sanctum Podcast, Spidey Spits. We'll see you guys in episode 43.
Hell yeah.